Welcome to Good Portrait between and between. Tonight is one of my downfalls of what I really hate doing. Sanding. Now the thing is, it has to get done regardless of when it gets done, but it has to get done anyway, and I really hate doing it. I would rather just prefer just cutting stuff and not even just cut it and varnish it and send it out the door. But it has to get sanded. So hey Jason, how's it going? How you doing tonight? So basically I'm set up over in my over on my sanding table. Well, my work table, which I need to redo, and we'll see how everything's going over there. And oh hey Herb, how's it going? You just woke up. Oh, unbelievable. So I'll be over there and sanding, and so I won't be on the mic. I won't be able to hear you guys because it's best if I just mute it, because the thing is that my air compressor's gonna be going on. I'll be sanding. Herb will be here though. He's gonna come in and give us a hand, and then I'll be sanding and sanding and sanding. I'll still be able to look at the messages. I'll come back once in a while to talk to you guys, and you can watch the process of the way I do it. And because I'll be sanding off. I got 2 growth charts I got to sand down. I got 3 sets of letters I got to sand down for the growth charts. I got 4 initials to do. I got 4 names to do: Lydia, Garrett, Ryden, and Austin. And I got to get the glue off the initials. I got to get the glue off of them first, so I'll show you how I do that. And I got to sand down my fortnight as well. And then I'll be prepped up for staining for Carrie on Saturday. And hopefully she wants to be there to do that. And you guys can catch Carrie doing some staining, because she knows how much I love staining too. So I'll hang out, talk to you guys for a sec if you want, or I can just go over there and start right away. And like I said, I'll basically mute myself because the air compressor is pretty loud, and it's worse when Carrie. It's worse when the air compressor's on, and my furnace, and all the noise going on around us. So unless Carrie wants to jump on the panel, she can tell you exactly what I'm doing. I know how much she loves doing that too. Herb is here right now. Hello, Mr. Herb. What you up to today? Besides napping, apparently.
Yeah, I gotta at least get my 3 hours a day in.
Well, that's good. At least you're getting some rest. You feeling better today?
Somewhat.
Somewhat. What do you mean by somewhat?
The fibs is somewhat.
Oh. So,
And my partner in crime, he don't feel good either.
no?
Nah.
That's too bad.
And he was the one wanting you to do a show.
Well, I saw that earlier, and I was laughing because right before you posted your message, my YouTube stream feed come up, said that Hobby was going live, and I'm like, oh, Russ is gonna go over there now, right?
Well, I fell asleep in it, but he left before I fell asleep.
Oh, did he? That's too bad.
Yeah, he ain't feeling too good.
Oh no, and he's all alone. He's got nothing to do too. Hey Shay, how's it going today?
Hello, Shay.
I hope you're feeling better too, and you're getting lots done on your saw.
Yeah. Hello, Jason.
Yeah, Carrie's over in Twitch there as well. Shady's over on Facebook. Jason's over on YouTube. So yeah, I got all 3 panels on the go right now. That's awesome.
Oh boy, you're gonna make me work tonight, huh?
Nah, it's not that bad. I only got 4 people over on Twitch right now, but my son is actually going to boost my Twitch page for me, and he's going to try and get some more people on Twitch for us. And so we got 7 people watching right now, so we'll see how that goes. But like I said, I basically have to mute myself because with my air compressor and the furnace and going on, and the sanders, because I'm using electric sander, electric random orbital, my air random orbital, and probably my electric palm sander as well. But I know if you gotta go, then you can go. If you want to just hang out in the chat, and like I said, I'll come back every once in a while and answer questions.
You'll be muted, but you can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then as long as the air compressor's not running, I'll be able to hear you. And then exactly. No sawing. You've been working all day. Well, now's your chance to get sawing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Sure. Go on over to Twitch. Watch me from Twitch, if you can. Because I know you're having problems with the internet last night. And yeah, go over to the Twitch chat and go over to Twitch chat and talk to Carrie. And yeah, so like I said, we'll see what's going on with that. Hello, Ms. Jennifer Brown. How's it going today?
Hello, Jennifer.
And yeah, like I said, any questions? I'm pretty sure you can cover it. But I'll try and hear you if I can. I'll look back at the chat every once in a while, and I'll come back and answer questions. All right. So basically, just sit there and look pretty, like you always do, Herb.
Well, I'm gonna get some help in here.
Oh, you're gonna have a chat helper. So you can have a conversation with somebody.
Yeah, Larry says, please let me in.
Sure. And like I said, so I'm gonna mute myself, but I'll just be going over to my sanding table.
Well, go to your sanding table and let me try to figure out what I'm doing here.
Sure. Oh, look at that. Shay's over on Twitch now. All right, I'm gonna mute myself, and we'll see how this works out for us.
Y'all bear with me, folks. Come on. Just call the number on your screen now to find out if you're eligible to save money and get additional benefits like free hearing aids, free eyeglasses, and free rides to medical appointments. You may also be eligible for $0 monthly premiums, $0 deductibles, or no copays. There's no obligation to enroll. The call and Medicare benefits review are absolutely free. You don't get these benefits automatically. Okay, Larry, I sent you the link. Hello, Carrie. What are you going to start sanding with? 120? Yeah, that would be my overhead fan, Shaylee. Sorry. Is that better? Besides Roseanne in the background. Sorry about that, folks.
Yeah, I know the grandkids will love them.
We're sugar and spice and everything. Hello, Fred. I think I should be the one taking time to work today.
So just so you understand, can you hear me here? Do you guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, just so you understand what I'm doing now, because the paper patterns were put on with spray adhesive right to the wood. Shaylee should listen to this one too. So I'm using lacquer thinner and paper towel. Dab dab your paper to get it wet, and your pattern comes right off in one piece, so you're not taking it apart in little pieces and trying to scrape it off and everything else. And then
The official stainer done told us that.
okay, why? I was trying to point to stuff so you guys can understand what I was doing.
I'm just giving you a hard time, John. But she said thinner to remove the glue.
Yeah, and then
I think she.
because the thing is that by wetting it, it raises the grain and just set it aside to dry off, and it makes it easier to stand too.
I think she's worked a time or two in the shop, isn't she?
So apparently, she's not just good looks and charm. She knows a
No.
few things. She's hanging around with a master, right?
Yep. Oh,
Master procrastinator, master instigator, master king in the butt.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be.
I had my little helper out here earlier trying to help me clean my shop up a little bit. We're looking for something. Looking for a ribbon for a slingshot. I had a piece of rubber from physiotherapy that I had. I was going to use for a slingshot.
Hmm.
I can't find. We can't find it. It's buried in my shop somewhere.
Well, he'd be the right one to clean it up and find it for you.
Well, yeah. Well, he'd be the right one to get in the small spaces and clean it up for me.
Oh, damn.
And also by wetting your wood, like by getting your wood wet, you can actually see it pulls the grain out. You can see what it's going to look like after it's oiled too. Gives you a quick snapshot of what's going to look like. But I'll probably end up staining these. I'm sorry, Carrie will probably end up staining these. Depends on what she feels like doing with them. See what they're going to look like in the end. Oh, and by the way, no, I'm using I basically do a finished sand of 120. That's all I really need.
Jerry says I still have one in here. I think.
One what?
I don't know. She didn't say.
Well, one what, Carrie?
Oh, she said after that, I think you just like getting your wood wet.
Yeah, pervert.
John C. Look, dog hot, dog hot. Uh, And then Carrie says elastic.
Yeah, it's physical therapy elastic bands. Yeah, I was using for slingshots. I figured that would last longer than a piece of regular elastic material, right?
Yep.
So you can fire his ball bearings a lot further.
If the windows get broke, you know where automatically go to.
No, it's not really the windows I'm worried about. It's the birds and the cats in the area.
Yeah, that too. But sometimes if you do that, you gotta skin them, pluck them, then you gotta eat them.
Well, see, the thing is, I'm not really encouraging them to kill animals. I'm just sort of, giving them a tool that he can use to survive in the zombie outbreak, right?
Yeah. But kids, they're gonna do it regardless, just to see what
I
it's
never did
like.
that. I never
Oh,
did
come
that.
on.
I never did that. I was a good little Johnny little two shoes.
That ain't what I heard. Let me ask your brothers.
You heard wrong.
I bet you was the instigator of the whole bunch.
No. You better not be eating candy here. Are you eating candy here?
Yeah, I had to get me some Smarties where I could get a little smart here.
Is it
Larry goes,
working?
what's taking so long? Well, if you're looking at the screen, it's kind of obvious what's taking them so long.
Did you? Well, I thought you were gonna
I'll
get him
get
in
to
there.
you.
Oh, does he need in?
Chris Nealon's in says it looks like fun.
Yay! Thank you.
Well, nobody told me you were waiting in the background to get in.
I didn't know till then.
Oh. Yeah, Larry, just told us you were waiting back there. I'm not at my
That's
computer.
okay.
I'm over at my other table.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. You're playing with liquid and paper towels.
Yeah, I'm
Hello,
not
everybody in the
adhering.
chat, Facebook, Twitch.
I'm not adhering to manufacturer's guidelines.
Do we ever?
What's Kerry talking about?
He's checking the spaghetti.
That's one of the reasons I got. That's one of the reasons I got F's in school, because I couldn't follow directions.
Well, I can follow direction. It's just whether I want to adhere to them or not.
I did it my way.
I gotta get up about 5:30 in the morning and go to and have that test run tomorrow.
Why so early?
Because that's what time the doctor made it. He said there's a 70-80% accuracy rate on the stress test, so that leaves 30% that it could have been wrong. because it's an hour away from my house.
Yeah, the drive there gets you stressed out.
Can't eat or drink anything after midnight.
Isn't that the best time to eat, Herb?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be relaxed when I get through. I'll be relaxed when they get through. He said there's a 30% chance it could just be he can control it with medication, but he just wants to make sure that I don't have another blockage and all that kind of stuff.
Ah. Is that a good in this angle? Look, hey Herb, look, you can see my butt.
No pigtail.
Oh gosh, I should go put it on. I'll go put my pigtail on. I'll go put my pigtail on so you guys can see it.
No, Chris Nealon. Larry's the one having the stress test done.
I done had the stress test. I got to go have the heart cath done, where they go up through your leg to your heart, check the veins.
There we go.
That's always fun.
Is that curly enough for you?
He said if he puts the stent in, then I'll have to stay overnight. Hey, pickled pig's tails.
All I see is a cat tail.
Joey must be in front of you.
Yep. He was. Get the can of air out and he runs. Shady said,
I wish you luck, Chris. I'll keep you in my prayers. Chris on YouTube said he's having a cardiac
abbreviation.
Oh, okay. I had a hard time with that one. I couldn't pronounce it.
What is it?
Obliviation.
Oh, yeah. What is it, all these guys having heart problems and freaking, I don't know, I guess we're getting old, eh?
All my crap hit me when I was in my 40s.
I'm in my 40s.
Terry says,
I'll be 52 in July.
But I got lucky with both of my heart attacks. I was in the doctor's office when they both happened.
Oh, that's good luck there, Herb. It doesn't sound too lucky on your part.
The doctor told me I was in good shape because I didn't have a heart attack before I had to have the triple bypass done. So I guess all the walking and stuff I did when I was younger helped out a lot. Walking, riding a bicycle, and used to walk in the woods all the time, but I don't do that no more.
John Nade's in the house from YouTube.
Was that Mr. Herb?
Hello.
Hey, John Dave.
Can y'all hear me now?
Oh, yeah, I hear Roseanne. Nice and loud and clear now.
Yeah, I'm fixing to throw a glass of water at that damn thing. Yeah, the doctor told me, he goes, yeah, most
Chris,
people
they only made mine go up to 140.
Hey, Herb, what was that?
I said after I had the heart attack when
I'm sorry.
Yeah, after you had the heart attack.
when I was in the recovery, the doctor come in
Mr.
there and
Herb,
goes,
you're
"Yeah,
cutting out.
okay, it's all yours."
But the bad thing is, when I had my first one done, one artery was 94% blocked, and the other one was 96% blocked.
Did they open them up for you? Did they open them up and clean them out, or what?
John, you're having technical difficulties.
How's that?
It's freezing up on you, and you're going in and out.
Okay, let me figure out what I can do with this then.
And I don't know if Mr. Herb muted himself or not, but I can't hear him now. Mr. Herb said as soon as he gets this background noise situated, he'll be back.
Let me see if I can do something with my audio. Here, because I'm flying on Twitch. This is not free, huh? Is there a problem? Is there a problem with the internet in your area?
Yeah, I'm on StreamYard, and that's it.
I know this camera sucks. That's why I need a new computer, Carrie.
Carrie, get him a new camera for Christmas.
No, it's not a hot dog warning. Ava.
Hello, Miss Ava.
So let me see if I can cut this off. Got feedback somewhere. Well, see, the thing is that I'm using my head mic right now because I'm at my laptop, but over on there I'm using my tablet because I basically have to mute myself every once in a while because when my air compressor kicks in, it's gonna be way too loud.
Yeah, Larry, you seem to be the only one having video issues, though.
Oh, okay. Let me try something real quick. Just trying to make sure I don't have too much stuff open. Yeah, the video is fine, but it's slowing. I don't know if it's me or my computer. So
So I can't see the chat in here, so I don't know what's going on out there either.
Oh, okay. All right, let me try one more thing. I'll be right back in just a second.
All right.
Oh, I'm still here. I'm just checking something else. No wonder she's running slow.
Yeah, but we're gonna try and learn about sanding if I can ever get everything prepped here. And I was looking for a pack of sanding discs for my air sander, but I can't find them. I found an empty pack, but I know I got a full pack here somewhere. So to catch everybody up, because I was lazy, and I spray glued all these patterns on the wood directly. I'm just using lacquer thinner to wet the pattern down, release the glue, so that comes off. They need more thinner. Give me a sec. So, because I spray glued the pattern on, I'm basically using lacquer thinner, paper towel. Basically, just dab it on to get your pattern with paper wet, and it releases the glue off the back there. That way, you can just peel it all off in one piece, except where it's overlaid. And you had to go again because it's doubled over. And thing is, by doing that, it still leaves a glue residue on there because it's like contact cement. So, what you got to do is go back over it again to get all the glue residue off. And it serves two purposes. One, it gives you a glance at what your wood looks like if you're just going to oil it using Danish oil or butcher block oil or BLO or linseed oil or beeswax or beeswax and oil or whatever have you. And also, second purpose it serves is it raises the grain, make it easier to sand down, and gives you a smoother surface. And usually when I sand all my stuff down, I'll just do one sanding. I basically just only sand at 120 anyway, and because I raise the grain, so it takes it down far enough like that it acts like it takes it down to 300 almost. You just gotta get all the glue off, and then you gotta sit to dry for a couple minutes before you start sanding everything off. And also, it gives you a chance to inspect your work as well. See if there's any breaks or cracks. You can fix them before you start sanding it, so it doesn't cause any problems later on as well.
Dragged.
30 questions out there? Well, Herb was in here, but he's got background.
I'll talk to you in just a minute, John.
Yeah, not a problem, Larry.
I'm gonna be back with you in just a second. I got to clean some junk out of my computer.
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to paint them, you don't what? Who? Nobody should be painting wood, Ava. I'm telling you right now. Nobody should be painting wood. The only wood you can paint is MDF. Don't paint wood. It's like a freaking. Don't even do it. Don't even think of painting wood. It's like all these hipsters that go into these antique malls and stuff, and buy these bookcases and boudoirs and freaking lawyer cases and stuff that were built back in the 50s, 30s, 50s, and 60s. And they're like, oh, look really good as if I paint this white. Yeah. Then I'll distress it because that'll make it look really cool. And the thing is, they're dealing with oak and mahogany and like, you don't paint hardwood. It's just not what you do. But all these friggin' hipsters think it's the cool thing to do, and paint should not touch wood ever. I'm telling you. Wood has a grain on it, and it needs to be shown off. So the only way to really do that is to stain it. Or you buy wood that matches the colors that you're going to go with. And in my area, it's expensive to buy exotic wood. So, you can go with pine and plywood. And the thing is you stain it the color that you want, and you'll still get a good end product. You can still see the grain through it. Don't paint wood.
If you do anything to wood, Ava, use a wood dye. That way the grain still comes through.
That's like me. Ava, that's like me telling me, you know what this leather wallet needs? Yeah, it needs a good coat of paint. And you know what? I'm going to take a chain to it after and a hammer just to give it a distressed look to make it look like I've been wearing it for years. Yeah, and I'll throw a chain on it too, because that's the cool thing to do too. So I can reach in my pocket and have this chain hanging out because it looks cool. You wouldn't do that to one of your nice wallets, would you? Especially your fish wallet. I wasn't shouting at. And no, you still don't paint softwood. Don't paint wood. If you want to paint wood, paint MDF. If you want to paint wood, paint OSB. Because it's crap wood anyway. Wood should not be painted. Even fences. I hate the look of a painted fence too. Because you're going to make a fence properly, you're going to make it out of cedar. You're going to want that nice grain. The thing is, after it's been in the sun for a couple of years, it gets a nice weathered look on it. And it looks awesome. You do is take a pressure washer to it, clean it off. It's basically you're sanding it all brand new again. Don't paint wood. That's bad. Yeah, they call them
They have alkaline dyes you can get.
Larry, it's funny. Or Herb, it's funny.
What's that?
Oh, he's saying, Larry, read the chat.
I'm trying to get some stuff out of my computer where I can watch the video, where I can watch y'all. That's what's slowing me down.
So people, what Larry's trying to tell you is that he watches too much porn. And it causes a lot of cookies and viruses and Trojan horses to invade your computer. So, yeah, don't watch porn on your computer at home that you're watching other stuff on. Right, Larry?
No, that's not it. It's just a bunch of other junk.
Herb, are you trying to get back in?
Some of the stuff. I'm back.
There you are, Herb. I couldn't see you. That chat I missed. Sorry.
That was 20.
What's that, Herb?
Well, I don't know what's going
Terry
on.
told me to learn from your mistakes, John.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not why my camera's out right now. Shay made an Instagram. I think I caught that. I think I'm following you now anyway. I was having a conversation with my son this evening, and he says that he's boosting
Can
my
you hear me?
post on Twitch. Yeah, I can hear you. You sound pretty scratchy though. Wait, talk again, Herb.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. You're good.
Somehow or
Seems like.
another, I hate when this
Yeah.
thing updates because it screws everything up.
Yeah, I know. I go through the same thing with my phone.
Microsoft need to leave crap alone.
So does Apple.
Get them idiots a better job. Get back down to Burger King where they can really screw something up.
So I was talking to my son today, and he said that he was boosting my post over on Twitch, and he's going to. He's got his Twitch robot telling him when I go live, so he's going to boost them. He showed me a video, a screenshot of what he had there. And oh hey Steve, how's it going? He said
Hello,
that
Steve.
he said he was going to boost on my post and said, hey, this is my dad. Go check him out and go follow him and blah blah blah. Let's get him up to affiliate. So I'm like, yeah, awesome, man.
You need to
Now,
get Richard and get you an invasion.
well, I need everybody from YouTube. Oh, sorry, I need my 2,000 followers on Facebook to follow me on YouTube, and then to head over to Twitch and do the same thing over there.
Well, I try to share it out when I can.
And the thing is like, you know, even if the videos are playing in the background all day long, not even listening to them. Well, except for Monday night, Sunday night. That one, y'all gotta listen to it. Y'all gotta listen to that one. And then if all the people I follow on Instagram join us all on Twitch and Facebook and Twitter, and then, you know, one happy family, everybody's making money, everybody will be happy. But no. Got to give thumbs down. Got to give angry face.
Okay, I'm falling off my job here.
Steve's in the room. Ava says she watches gaming on Twitch. Yeah, there's a lot more stuff on Twitch than just gaming. You know, you can watch woodworking too.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to go over to do that tomorrow. She said, yeah, Herb does try to
What in the
share
world is Twitch?
another social media platform for gamers, everybody else.
Another way to make money.
Money? What's that?
Yeah, you make money on Twitch, man. My son's making money on Twitch. All he does, so the thing is, you play video games, you have people follow you, you put on ads, you get monetized, people watch the ads while you go pee or have a smoke, and then you get paid for it. All while playing video games.
Huh?
Yeah. Well, it's the same on YouTube, right? As soon as you get monetized on YouTube, you start playing ads on your shows and stuff, you get paid for all
And
that.
that's all
People
you
watch
have to do is just play the video games.
Yeah, that's all they do, play video games. People watch you, and you get paid because the people are watching the ads that are playing while you're playing video games.
Something new every day.
Yep. But you got to have followers. You got to have people that want to watch you and stuff like that. It's just a matter of, getting your numbers up first. And getting in with a group of people that will raid other sites. And basically by rating, it's like when the podcast is over on Sunday, right? Everybody jumps over and watches Jamie. Then they jump over and watch Kat Turner, right?
Caitlin.
Yes. So basically, you're jumping from one video to another, and you're gonna watch them anyway. So you might as well, do that. And you're basically rating the next videos coming up anyway.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, is it still the same? Would if I could?
Yeah. It's actually what if I could scroll all over on Twitch.
Okay. Get off my paper. Get out of here.
Okay,
Anybody
so
want a cat?
Like I was saying earlier, you can also inspect your wood and see if there's any cracks and stuff. Like I just had a break. Broke. So what I do is I'll go over. And it's actually a nice clean break too. So I'll go over. I'll grab my CA glue and activator. Glue it all together.
I guess you'll have to be careful sanding that piece in your hand, huh?
Thank you, Terry.
Hadn't even started sanding yet.
Terry put a link in the chat.
I know. I'm just saying that piece in your hand, you'll have to do it very carefully.
Yeah.
When you sand it. I'm sorry, Mr. Herb. Go ahead.
I said, Kerry put the link to his place on Twitch in the chat.
Oh, okay. I got a PlayStation 3 and I ain't hardly used it. I find more interesting stuff on YouTube.
Yeah. Kerry, if it ain't too big of a trouble, can you post it in under YouTube? For some reason, it ain't coming up in the chat for me to click on it.
Mr. Steve Combs is in the house. How you doing, Mr. Steve, on YouTube? Hi, Jason, on YouTube.
I got a question for the people out in the chat. Has anybody heard from Dennis in the last couple of days?
No, I haven't. Last time we were talking to him was on Sunday, wasn't it?
Yeah, I sent. Usually he,
I think so.
comments on something of mine usually every day. But I sent him a message yesterday, and I haven't heard anything from him.
Really?
Yeah, I just wonder if he's okay. I know he was dealing with the COVID junk in where his mom's in the rest home.
Yeah, with his mom there.
Hmm. See, if they have to put a stent in me and I have to stay overnight, ain't nobody gonna be able to come in to the ICU.
Nope.
Okay, so I can go to sanding now, believe it or not. Hey, guess what? I'm gonna start sanding now.
Oh boy.
So what I'm
Sandine,
gonna do,
Sandine, Sandine. John's
yeah,
gonna go Sandine.
I'm gonna work on my
Yahoo.
I'm gonna work on my asparagus leaf. Asparagus. When did I do that? 2 weeks ago. Thing is, it doesn't need a lot of sand in that. I'm just doing it on the board right now. Board sanding.
Board sanded.
Miss Ava on YouTube says, I can't find you on Twitch. It only shows gaming stuff.
Give me a sec. I'll put the link up there for you.
And Steve
Yeah,
Combs
Carrie.
says, I hope he's okay on YouTube.
Actually, didn't Terry put the link up there already?
Yeah, she put it up there under Twitch, but when you go to try to click on it, it won't do nothing on through StreamYard.
Okay, let me put it up there for you guys.
Steve Combs on YouTube says, I had a friend die yesterday morning out of the blue.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Steve. But you
Me
never
too,
know when it's your
Steve.
time. Thank you, John.
All right, you guys can hear me now.
Oh yes,
You can hear me now. Can you hear my sexy voice now?
yes, we can hear you, Daddy.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pull these all up one at a time. I'll pull up Twitch.
Steve says apparently he had a blood clot let loose, and at least it was quick.
Yep. What's the deal?
What beeping?
Oh no, it sounded like somebody was on a heart monitor.
Yeah, I know. Okay, there's my Twitch account. And there's my YouTube account.
That's okay, Steve. Like Mr. Herb keeps telling me, that's what we're here for.
The beeping is actually feedback from my my laptop to my headset. So you should be able to get all those now. Just click on any link there. Copy and paste. You should really get it. I need to get new computer, new camera set up, new headset that's going to work. That's going to be directional.
I'm just hoping and praying I
Go on, Larry.
just hoping and praying I can get to feeling better where I can start doing some projects myself.
Maybe after stress test, you'll start getting better.
Oh, I
Okay,
was just
well,
going to say, I was just hoping, praying I can get back to where I can start doing my woodwork. That's all I said.
yeah, it'll take time.
I've been had the stress test. Doctor said they may have to put a stent in tomorrow. If I do, I'll be in the hospital overnight. Yes, sir. They done told me not to lift anything else heavy, so
Nope.
at least for 72 hours.
If the doctor told me that, I wouldn't be able to pee.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Steve.
Man, this thing is running slow. Shady
You
goes, I
get the
Yeah,
can't
mine
change.
is too, even though I cleaned it out.
computer? Is it your computer or my feed?
Shady says, I can't change my name on here.
We're on Twitch. I changed
Yeah,
my
that's where she.
I changed my name over on Twitch. That was Turtle Pan 34. I just changed it over to what if I could scroll. It was just in my settings.
Thank you, Shaylee. I think Chris said he's got to go for one Tuesday.
Yeah. He even says it's so boring when you can't see all the comments, lol.
Well, get in the chat then, girl.
You want me to send you a link?
She said,
Oh,
I'm in a chat. Chat.
here's a little known secret for people too. If you're using sandpaper on a board, just use an Herb uses fancy hair can. Just dust it off and let you again. That way it cleans all the grooves out. Not just good look.
Okay, Eva, I'll send you a link. Oh, Lordy.
Let me know. Let me know when she wants to come in. I'll go back over and let her in.
Okay. Let me know when you get here. I'll leave the lights on for you. She says, I'm back.
All right, give me a sec.
She's getting about like me,
Yeah, Miss
all over
Eva,
the
it took
place.
him 30 minutes to let me in.
Hello, boys.
How we doing this evening?
Evening.
Well,
You're
morning.
it's 5:12 in the morning here.
Well,
Good
Wow.
morning. Sorry.
we're just a little further behind you.
Yeah, you are. You're trying to grab my tail?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was funny.
Why
Hello,
up so early,
Shaylee,
Ava?
and all the others. There she is. So I always end up muting YouTube and opening that chat window in a separate little extra window, and then I watch everything on SteamYard. That's what I do.
That's how I
No,
do it.
I try to leave all the chats open.
That looked like a leaf of some plant that's illegal in most countries.
Oh, he's sanding his coasters.
Yeah, I'm staying in my asparagus weed.
I think
Asparagus seed.
Shaylee's asking you, why are you awake, Eve?
Yeah, well, actually, I have sleep disorder, and I don't sleep normal patterns that normal people do. Almost never had. And last night I uh, uh, oh. Okay, let's start again. Last night I was going to sleep or have a long nap after that morning show, and I never fell asleep. So I was awake until 8 o'clock in the evening, and then I fell asleep 8 o'clock. And uh, 8 o'clock in the evening is kind of very early to go to sleep. Then you wake up 4 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to my world.
Oh, I've been here for a long time, Herb.
It's the way I've been doing it since this stroke. I'll sleep
Yeah,
for an hour or so, and then I'm up for the rest of the day or 3 hours.
yeah. It's my depression and some stuff. That's why
Yep.
it becomes like this. But people with depression are not to be afraid of. There's days we should not talk to people at all because nobody want to hear the whining and the blah 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 all the time because you get fed up with that shit. But Most of the time, if you're at your senses and not too far gone down, you can be quite nice even if you have a depression.
Yep.
And that's something people don't talk about a lot, that they have, because there's a bit of stigma towards it. At least here in Sweden, like, we don't go to therapist here because then you're seen as a crazy person, and you're supposed the mental asylum is the next place you're going.
Yep.
And so over in America, I have understood everybody goes see a therapist all the time, and everybody, oh, I do that with my therapist. My friends, I do other stuff with, and all kind of stuff like that. And it haven't come to that here, but that's something good you do over there, though.
Yep. Even the dogs and cats go to therapists over here.
Yeah, I think I have a depressed cat here. My male cat is depressed. He want to go out and chase birds and rats and stuff like that. He's not want to be fed up or put in an apartment. He's not made for that, apparently.
Yeah, I understand that. That's the way I used to be, but oh well. Now you can't get me out of the house.
Okay, I gotta mute myself because I'm gonna start standing now.
Okay.
Huh?
Steve, that's what I thought. It's not asparagus leaf, that one.
That is a cannabis leaf.
Yes, that's what I thought.
It's a Mary Jane.
Are you singing again?
Oh
It was
yeah.
a secret. You couldn't say it out loud.
Wacky Becky, left-handed cigarette.
Last
Left-handed
dance with
cigarette.
Mary Jane.
Wack,
One more shot to kill the pain. Are y'all's ears bleeding yet?
Wacky Becky, Wacky Becky, left-handed
Oh,
cigarette.
oh dear. Is that some commercial you had over there or something?
No, Tom Petty actually sang that song, Last Dance with
Uh-huh.
Mary Jane.
And the
One
wacky
more.
backy?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I
You
haven't
know us.
listened too much
You know
to
us
him.
country folk. We got to have our local weed, our wacky backy.
Oh, is that the wacky backy? I
Yep.
see. I had no idea. You could have fooled me there.
And then
Left-handed cigarette.
back
Yeah,
then,
that's also the bad cigarettes. Well, I I understand that it has a good that some medicinal stuff are really good from the plant of hemp or marijuana or whatever you call it. Um, but the high people from that type of plant, I'm not that too bothered with them because they are usually quite slow and boring in my world,
yep.
and
I
they
had
get
a
paranoid.
I had a friend that I used to work with years ago. That was the first thing he did when he woke up in the morning. Reached up there, twisted him one before he even got out of bed to get his coffee.
Yeah, but
If,
yeah. Well, I should not get into a discussion like this,
if you
but
have a
I'm not pro of the
if,
smoking part when you get high. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, I understand. Let's talk about roses
you
or
just take
poppies.
But I do understand that
if
some
you
people. Yeah, Larry, you're trying to say it there that if you had it's pain relief and all sort of stuff.
The
what I
I
was going to
lost my
say is
train
if
of
they
thought.
open up a marijuana shop, open a pastry shop right next to it.
Yeah, but
Get
all the
your
good stuff from the plant is not the parts where you get high. It's the other part where you get the medicine stuff from. You don't need that high part for the
Yeah.
good stuff, for the beneficial stuff, for the pain relief and all of that. So,
oh,
I'm all for cannabis oil with no of that stuff in. Of course, medicine plants. Most medicines are actually from plants to begin with, anyway. So, in somewhat, but they are
Yeah.
synthesized nowadays anyway. In the yeah, so that's the second. Oh, you're marking it. Why? Oh, you're marking it. Yeah, so you see where you sand it. Okay. No, we can't. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it there. You painted the wood, John. Slap. Oh,
You know what? You know what water hemlock does, don't you?
water hemlock. I'm not too sure what that is, but
Well, it's mostly grown over there in the UK, and
UK don't have the specific same fauna as we do here in the north
but
or
I
Scandinavia.
mean, yeah, most I think you got it over there too. It mostly grows around closer to water, but basically what it is, it's a poison.
But I heard hemlock before, but I can't put it to. Maybe I should do a search of that to see what you look about. Maybe if
Yeah,
that's.
that's,
Oh yeah, that yeah. We got that. We call them a big giant of something else, and yeah, you get like acid damage to your uh, skin if you touch it.
yeah,
Yeah, and we actually have it have been brought here. It's not something that's natural to our fauna over here, so it has been brought from somewhere, and uh, we try to kill it off the best we can. Mainly trying to cut it down and burn the roots before they start to blossom and spread the seeds. Because before that they don't, because they spread so vividly or fast. They're
if you're
they're
gonna
nasty.
if you're gonna bite me,
Are you cleaning my ears?
no, I didn't mean to. My hairy son was trying to bite me, so I gave him a shot of air.
I see.
He looked at me and said,
Mr.
"Yeah,
Herb,
Are
yeah,
you gonna go fish today, Jason?
did you know the root?
I'm sorry.
the
That's
root of
okay.
what?
Did you know the root of the cattail plant? You can use it as a pain relief.
Yep,
And there's also a reason why some horses go and eat the. Is it called asp, the tree, in English? Because it's called that in Swedish. I'm not sure. Because it has those round dingling leaves, and
hmm
they have. I can only say that in Swedish they contain some salicylsyra. Try and say that in Swedish. That's a hard word. But they contain some that's in aspirins. I think it's the same. So when horses have a headache, they go eat a lot of that. Actually, to self medicine.
yeah.
They
There's
get rid
a
of.
Over here we have.
I
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mr.
no.
Herb.
no. Go ahead.
I was going to say over here the magnolia tree, the one that grows those pods with the red seeds in it. The Native Americans used to use those for aspirin.
Red seeds in. I'm not too sure. But I think you call it aspen. Is that what you call it? Is that a tree over there and not just a place you go downhill ski?
Yeah, that's how
Well,
Aspen got
this
the
one,
name.
Yeah, but it was those trees I meant.
Yeah, that's how they're so abundant up there in Colorado, especially around Aspen. That's basically how Aspen became its name
Yeah,
because
we
all
have
the
a lot
aspen
of those
trees.
here. And those are
the
good
trees
for,
I'm
but you
talking.
need to eat a lot.
Yep.
Looking nice, John. Nice and soft surface.
Go
Like a
ahead,
Trees
Larry.
I'm
delete
talking.
button.
I was going to say the trees I was telling her about have a big white flower on them. They're called magnolia trees.
Magnolias.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. The flowers are about 6 to 8 inches
Oh,
in
they are
diameter.
magnificently beautiful, and they blossom early in the spring.
Yes, ma'am.
You guys see what I did?
Yep.
You guys see that I broke the letter
Did you do
E
sand in the wrong side?
4 spots?
Do you have to redo it now again?
No, no, I can glue it. It's fine.
Okay,
I can glue it. It's fine. Yeah, I'll
good.
glue it back up and I'll return. But no, I'm showing that if you take a pencil, just mark on your wood, you know you get an even sand coat all the way across it.
That's why you mark it with a pencil.
Yeah. That way you know
Okay.
you cover it all and you got a good sand coat all the way through it. And the thing is, that's why you can use water too, but that's why I use thinner to get the glue off. Otherwise, I use water and it raises the grain and takes the grain down nice and smooth. So, like I said, I'm only using 180, but it takes it down to like almost 300 if you raise the grain.
Yeah. All my sanding, I'm shipping to Canada and let you do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's gonna
show
be
Carrie how to.
expensive.
I bet if we
I'm
all
gonna
did
show
that, John would have a full shop of projects.
I'm gonna show Carrie how to sand properly too.
Oh no, I missed my show. I didn't realize it was on. Jesus. Y'all made me miss Vera. Sound like he's tapping away on the keyboard.
Okay, Steve. 99.
Take care, Steve.
Night,
Don't grieve
Steve.
about the whiskers.
Best wishes.
Oh.
So, Jason, what you gonna fish then? Are you gonna go sea fish maybe out in the salt water and get something special?
Ooh, some shark right now would be good.
I never eaten shark.
Just
I
another
don't want
white
to.
meat.
Well, I don't want to fish anything that I can't eat. So, but I'm over here. But mainly, most when we go to the freshwater lakes, we're so used to the perches and the pikes. That's kind of basically, and some other. Oh, what is that called in English? I need to find out.
What's that?
A fish, pike perch.
A pike perch.
Yeah, those are yeah. I can understand why you call it a pike perch though, because that's what it looks like, a mix between them two.
Yeah.
Those are very fun to fish because they are very trout-like in behavior, but they are a predator, so they will be really fast going back and forward and up and down and all of that. So they considered a good food fish over here, actually.
Yeah, there's just some people, that get the ideal in their head they're not good for you, and they ain't gonna have any part of it. It's just like, when we was
Oh,
growing up, Dad always told us, alligator gar was a trash fish. You don't eat them, or
yeah.
carp. You know.
Alligator gars. Oh my god, that's aquarium fish.
Hey, we got them over here in the river, up to 7 feet
Oh.
long.
Oh dear. I don't want to be near their mouth. Oh my god. With those teeth? No, thank you. Gars
Oh.
are among the fish tanks people, they are considered a nice predatory fish if you have a predatory tank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and over there they would drop live food for them and all of that. And over here, I think it's even against the law to But we have, even with the animal laws we were talking about the other day, when you go fishing in the old days, when you were, you put like a small fish onto a hook, but you didn't kill it. But you put it on a hook, and then you throw it out with a flute to get a pike or something like that. And you can't do that anymore because you have to kill the fish first, because you can't fish with live bait here. It's
Boy,
forbidden. They will take all your equipment, and you will get a big fat fine if you are found out fishing with a live bait here. They're
You can't even
almost,
use worms.
yeah, we can do worms actually, but that's about it.
yeah,
But
worms
no
really not.
live.
Okay.
Worms are not
Oh,
really
okay.
classified as live bait.
Yeah, but they should in the same
Oh, okay.
But then I grew up go fishing with my granddad. So we were going for the purchase all the time, in those days we had the bamboo rods with the 2 parts or 3 parts bamboo rods, and we were sitting on the
Yeah.
cliffs going for the purchase. I loved that with my granddad.
Yeah. I have a friend, she loves to go fishing, but she will not eat fish to save her life. You
Oh,
mentioned you mentioned tuna and she starts gagging.
by the way, have you ever had smoked perch?
Yes, I have.
Oh la la, it's delicious.
I've had fish right off the top of the fire.
Right
No
up top the
oil, no,
fire.
yeah, just scale them, get you a stick, stab them, and roast them over on open flame.
Yeah, yeah, of course you do that when you're out and about, and you do that because when I go fishing, I want to go camping the same time, and you set up this nice campsite by the lake, and not American camping when you have your car is loaded with so much stuff from the river. I don't know whatever people bring, but it's like you bring your living room out to the forest. No, 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 no. I don't do that. That's not camping to me.
No, that's glamping.
Yeah, I would use a tent or a hammock. So
Yeah,
if
get
it's
you.
gonna be a lot of males there, I would prefer to bring a tent because at least I have somewhere to change my clothes and stuff like that. Because you have to do it in the open if you have a hammock. So
Yeah, turn y'all's head, don't
You
look.
do that over here, the mosquitoes would eat you alive.
yeah, but well, it depends where you go if the mosquitoes gonna eat you. Because as I live in central Stockholm of Sweden, we don't even have mosquitoes in the city here. If you find a mosquito, it would be, oh wow, I saw a mosquito. But then if you go up north, just 10 miles, you can be. We have such problem with mosquitoes there, so you can't go out. They actually start spraying some stuff in the waters to prevent the mosquitoes from getting there, and it's the nasty ones that follow you into the sunshine. They do not stay in the shadows.
Yeah,
There are so many. So if you go out with the white clothing, within a minute you will be gray because all of the mosquitoes. So
yeah. I'll be right back a second. I gotta go get a shot.
okay. So Jason gonna fish catfish.
Uh,
Oh,
one of my favorite things that I did one time was put some butter in some aluminum foil and put some lemon pepper on a catfish after I filleted it and cooked it like that on the grill.
yep, that works too. Beautifully. And if you're lucky enough to have some dill, it's even better. I need to go and put the oven on and put some croissant in the oven because my dad, super echo by the way, my dad turns 80 today, so I have to cook him some bread for breakfast because I heard he wake up now, so I need to go and start that.
Oh, okay.
Be right back, guys.
Okay. All right.
I come back and I came back and the first message I saw was Steve asking if I had a tail. Yeah, I have a cat tail. I put my pigtail on. Forgot I even had it on still. Are you guys talking about fishing?
Yeah, we was talking about fishing a while ago. She's talking about that they have a pike over there. They call it a pike perch.
A pike perch.
Yeah.
You know what gets me? You know what gets me is that in Alberta, people call it a jackfish. I'm like, what the hell's a jackfish? They're like, well, it's jackfish. I'm like, well, show me a picture of one. Show me a picture of a jackfish. I'm like, that's a pike. They're like, no, it's a jackfish. I'm like, that's a pike. It's a northern pike. They're like, no, it's a jackfish. I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about, man. Everywhere in Canada, it's called a northern pike. And only in Alberta do they call it a jackfish. I'm like,
Yep.
you guys don't know nothing.
They caught a alligator gar over here one year, and it was a state record. It was like 261 pounds.
Wow, that's huge. I wouldn't want to get caught up with an alligator gar.
Well, you got like I think 4 or 5 different species of alligator gar. You got the needle nose, and then you got which the alligator gar is the biggest one, but I can't remember what the other 2 or 3 were called.
But they're gars, though. So what else? What are you guys chatting about in the chat room here?
Jay, just mainly fishing. I was looking at Jason's comment. He says catfish. Does he know what a catfish is, or if he asked him what a catfish is?
A catfish is not a dogfish. And you noodle for a catfish, but you fish rod for a dogfish.
Dogfish is in salt water.
Yep.
Shaylee says it's lonely over there on Twitch.
Carrie's over there.
I'm back.
Oh, I didn't even know you were gone.
Ha ha.
Aha! 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 Aha!
Ha 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 ha. Hi, Care Bear.
Carrie's doing her womanly, duties. Yeah.
Oh my God, that doesn't sound right when you put it like that. She's doing her womanly duties.
Well, what else is she doing? She's cleaning.
She's doing her duties. Doesn't have
Yeah.
a gender. It's genderless.
What are you talking about?
Why is it specifically woman duties?
Because she's in the house. I'm in the
And
shop.
that's
I'm in the shop.
uh-huh.
I'll clean my
So
shop.
she's
But when I clean my shop, I'm doing my manly duties. When she's in the house doing cleaning, she's doing her womanly duties. She's a
Oh.
woman. She's doing her duty. I'm a man. I'm doing my duty out here. Therefore, she said duty.
I just say a lot of
Mhm.
There is no such duties. They're duties, and there's no gender to it. That's it.
Yeah, there is. Yes, there is.
No, there is not.
The person doing it is the gender of the person doing it. Therefore, it's
Bullocks.
I don't do nothing but take up space.
look at that. Pat H is following me on Twitch now. Woohoo!
Hello, Pat.
One more follower over on Twitch.
I couldn't get it done because they wanted me
Carrie
to
on
don't
Twitch
eat.
says she cleans your shop too.
No. Have you seen my shop?
I'm sorry.
Have you got the snowblower in there yet?
Yeah. Yes. The snow blower's in my shop.
Good.
Oh, diddly diddly do.
Yeah, because I come home. Today's Thursday. So I think
Yes,
it
sir.
was Monday. So I think it was Monday. She's like, "Oh, guess what I did today?" I'm like, "Oh, I know. I got my phone was binging, binging, binging every time because I had a camera out front of my shop. So anytime everybody passes by the camera, it bangs. Oh, person detected. Person detected. Person detected. I'm like, I don't have time to watch my videos every time somebody walks in front of the shop. 'Cause I know it's Carrie because the house is unlocked, so I know it's her. And I get all these notifications coming out. But, oh,
Jason on
person detected.
YouTube.
Have you caught anything
Jason
suspicious
on
with your
YouTube
camera?
said, "What using Stain?"
What using Sting? I know I'm gonna be using Stain when I do
Yeah,
my
that's
wood,
what he.
but I'm not decide. Grandkids get the mint and cut them out and design them. So I designed them and I printed them and I cut them. I did a show of that and I sanded them. So now Carrie can come out on Saturday and decide what color she wants to stain them to make her grandbabies happy. So I use Minwax stains. Yes, it was Tuesday.
Is there
So
wax stains too? That
sorry, what's
sounds a
that?
bit weird to me. Wax stains.
No. It's a brand name, Minwax. Just hold on a second.
Okay.
I'll grab a can for you.
So Care Bear, are you Carrie? I suspect she is. At least you got the snowblower in there. Oh, that looked oily.
So I use Minwax. It's the brand name. Minwax wood finish. They're just stains. And
I don't think we have that here.
I'll use Verathane.
Because over here we think that everything you guys use over there are so environmental dangerous and full of poison, so we don't use your stuff. We
It
want to
says
have
poison.
nice stuff.
It says poison right on it.
Of course it does.
Warning: do not drink. So
Well, you
there you
should
go.
not drink paint or stain stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Her. Yeah, so it was Tuesday. So she cleaned out my shop. Well, she cleaned out the area at the front of the shop, and she's like, "Oh, when are you gonna move that out?" I'm like, "Well, because I wanted to do it Monday night." And she's like, "Oh, look how dark it is outside." I'm like, "Okay, fine. I'll drive home, and I'll load it up on the dolly, and I'll take it out there." So I hooked the dolly up to it, appliance dolly, wrapped the strap around it, tightened it up, took it to the back shed, left the dolly on it, just closed the door. And then I moved her snowblower in the front. Oh, so now I'm gonna make her a little ramp. Cause I got a little curb step down on the front of my garage door. So I'll make her a little ramp so she can bring it in easy now.
Yeah, that's
There.
what you should do. Being a
There.
good husband.
Her snowblower's in my shop now.
That's what every man should have, a snowblower in their shop.
Yeah, that's why. But she uses it. It's her snowblower.
Yeah, of course, but you should have it in your shop. I'm totally for it.
But it's her snowblower.
But that doesn't matter. If she doesn't use it, you have to shovel the snow to get your car in anyway, so it's a win-win situation.
No, that's why I got four-wheel drive in my truck. Four-wheel drive on the truck is what is good for snow.
Is that your work? And that's usually the male work. So he still got it wrong with the male and female work spread sheet.
I laugh at you, Ava.
I noticed, but
See,
that was kind of nasty. Don't laugh at me. Laugh with me.
I actually had this conversation in the day with one of my guys in the shop, Kyle, that I went at the Fox Creek with yesterday. And the thing is people always ask us, like, why do me and Carrie get along? Like, how do me and Carrie get along? And I'm like, we just do. I go to work all day, and she stays home all day, and I come home, supper's cooked, and the house is clean, and my laundry's done, and I'm happy.
Oh my
she's
goodness!
happy.
I would
She's
need a
happy by
Carrie in my
doing it.
life.
But she's happy by doing it too.
Yeah, but she does her work to get hold of some money, and you do your work to get hold of some money. So therefore,
No,
it's a unity.
I do the work to get the hold of all the money so that she can spend it.
Well, yeah, that's
See,
okay.
because the thing is, I go to work, and I come home. I don't even see my checks anymore now. So I go to work, I come home, the bills are paid, I get gas, and I get smokes, and I get popped, and I'm happy.
I don't know if a Swedish man would actually settle with that, to leaving the checks to the wives. I don't think that's common over here, that, to be done like that, actually. I even read about a couple in the paper that the man in the house, and they were married, and they lived in the house that they got from his previous life. So, and he actually had her to pay rent to live there in the house with him as a married couple. Yeah, that was a big wow.
Well, I see.
But I
Boy,
promise
I'm
you
in the
that is
wrong
not common.
business.
I pay my rent. I pay my rent by cutting her stuff for our grandchildren.
Terry, you're doing it right, but you get so much work on your side. I mean, you're doing all the cleaning inside and the yard and everything, and he just go to work. I mean, you do all the work, Carrie.
I just go to work. I just go to work.
Yeah, you just go to work.
It's not like
I
I have a
mean-
job. I have a career. There's a difference.
Oh, that was a touchy subject, I guess. Okay, he goes to his career, and you just do the rest.
I have a career. Professional live stream watcher.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wished I have a carrier that clean my house and do all that. But as I said, I'd rather go outside and do the morning on the lawn than or shoveling the snow than clean. That's me. I'd rather do that. I can do some laundry if I just have to, but I won't iron anything. If
You
you
mean
want to
you
have an
wouldn't iron me
iron
a-
shirt, you do it yourself.
You mean you wouldn't iron my shirts or pants?
No, not especially. Maybe if you're nice to me.
I learned how
I'm always
to.
nice to you.
I learned how to iron in the military. I tried to show Carrie one time when we were in Fort McMurray, and she's like, "No." I'm
Yeah.
like, well, you're doing it
Yeah.
wrong. You're doing it wrong. There's railway tracks on my shirts now. There's railway tracks on my pants. What are you doing?
Yeah,
You gotta do
yeah.
it.
Well,
If you had done right, you do it yourself. So yeah, I do my ironing.
Yeah.
But only when I wear my suits, though.
If you want
But
the
that-
ironing done, you take them to the cleaners.
Okay.
well, if you fold it or hang it properly, you won't be need to iron it anyways.
I want my
It-
pants standing up in a corner.
You see what
Oh.
Carrie says? See what Carrie says? Like I said, it's my house and yard that I made him buy me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect plan, Carrie. I start to be a fan of you, I think. I think Carrie is my role model.
I wonder where them two other funny fellers are.
I don't know. They're probably playing with each other.
But in the end, in all seriousness, it's so great that people get along and have a way to do their household. Other people shouldn't interfere with that because that's your place. And
But, like me and Carrie have a good, an awesome symbiotic relationship, and the thing
yeah,
is,
that's
like,
perfect.
I do what I do, and she does what she does, and when we're together,
Yeah.
we're happy. So it doesn't matter. And the thing is,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, of course.
like everybody around here is all like, "Oh, John, let's go to the bar." I'm like, "Why? Why am I going to waste my money going to the bar?" Like, "Oh, hey, we can hang out and watch the game and drink." I'm like, "Yeah, I can watch the game at home for free. I can drink for free, and I can smoke without having to go outside and smoke." They're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, well, oh, yeah, okay." I'm like, and like Carrie's friends ask her, she's like, "Oh, Carrie, come on out with us for a girls' night," and she's like, "Why? Like, why am I going to waste my money drinking and going to strippers? Don't impress her." So
You appreciate each other's company a lot, then, apparently.
yeah.
And that's actually what you guys have in that sense is not that common over there. So I think some people are jealous of you that you have that because most people want to get away from each other for a bit now and then. But then if you're
everybody
away
wants
all
to be
the
with John.
Okay, well, I didn't say that, but
Everybody wants to be with John. Everybody wants to carry. See, even you want to carry.
yeah,
So,
of course I want to
Yeah.
have it.
So
She
Well,
sounds perfect.
I have Carrie.
Yeah,
I
it's
said,
your Carrie. I know that.
Yeah,
I
she's
don't
my
think she
Carrie.
want to have me when she. Yeah, well. Let's not go there.
She's my Carrie, Carrie
Carrie
Well, guys,
baby.
I'm
baby,
calling it a night. I gotta get up
Carrie,
early in the morning.
Carrie baby.
And Shay has a good setup in her house too, and that's good.
Yeah, she
So
makes
do
a lot of
I.
money too. Shay works way too hard though. She needs to spend more time out cutting. You see, I didn't lie. They all want me. They all want me.
I
Yeah,
want you to be
well.
quiet and go back to scrolling or sanding.
But my knee was killing me today actually at work, and it's actually starting to burn. So that's why
Burn,
I'm sitting
burn,
down.
burn, burn, ring of fire.
Burn,
Down,
burn,
down, like a
burn.
burning ring of fire. Oh,
That thing have a Hemi?
Well, guys, I'm gonna call it a night.
all right, Larry. Have fun.
Take care, Larry. I'll be praying for you, brother.
Y'all have a good night.
Night, night, Larry.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Thank y'all. Prayers
If,
to everybody else. Thank you.
I need to skip up to the kitchen again. Be right back.
No,
She's gonna skip off to the kitchen.
skip to the loo, my darling.
Yeah, she's skipping off to the kitchen.
Hey, while you're over, tell Annabelle I said hi.
Annabelle, who's Annabelle?
A Swedish cook over yonder. I think her name's Annabelle Rainvine or something like that.
What about the Swedish cook? Barka 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 bark. Barka 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 bark bark.
Yes, sir. Tuesday, we're going to get out there and put that cover on.
She really wants you out of the house, eh?
Mm-hmm. I'm screwing up her TV time.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, it sounds like it's raining outside. Yeah, my knees just like my knees like it literally started burning when I was over there. So I'm gonna have to call it right away. Go back inside and take some medications.
Okay.
But I'll wait till everybody comes back, so you can all say goodbye to me now.
Good night, sweetheart. Good night.
She'll
Good
come
night.
back. She'll come back and be like, "Where everybody's gone?"
Yeah, I'm gonna get over there and set up me a Twitch account. See if I can get some followers over there for you. Cause that's what type of friend I am.
Well, I appreciate that, Herb. I'd do it. I'm just not smart enough to do it.
Hell, like I ain't doing nothing else anyway.
Yeah.
Terry
Hey.
says no rain, just a blizzard.
We had a snowstorm last night. Well, see, the thing is, like, that's why I was so late last night, was because I was out of town, and it took me 2 hours to drive there in the daytime in the morning, and it was raining, it was spitting out, and it was dry all day long until about 4:30 or so, and I was just finishing up and driving back. It was a blizzard in Valley View. It was raining in Fox Creek, a blizzard in Valley View, come to Grand Prairie, and it was like freezing rain. And it was probably a good 3/8 inches of snow on the whole front of my truck. Oh yeah, I got pictures of it. I took pictures of the front of my truck when I got back to the shop last night.
Terry said a couple inches, I think now.
Oh, you're getting. Oh, the snowblower is getting into use! Hooray!
Yeah, see, you can't really see the ice on my truck there, but there's a close-up of the ice on the front of my truck.
Let me put my glasses
It
back
looks
on.
dirty.
No,
What?
that's freezing rain. So then
What's
I
Mac
start,
doing driving that truck?
then I
We
started chipping
don't
it off.
get that type of freezing rain over here
So
that
you
often,
see,
actually.
you see the Mac, right? And then I started chipping it off. It's 3/8 inches thick on the front of my truck. Yesterday.
Yeah.
And then today
Yeah.
it's all gone. It got like +8, +9 today, so it's all gone now. So I'm
Yeah.
waiting
Yeah,
for the snow to
we
come
don't
back
get
again.
those ice storms like you guys do over there. We don't have them here.
I
We
think you
get
would, because you have
halos.
more. You got lots of mountains over there,
No,
though.
no, not as much as you guys do. We just
There's
have a
no
big
mountain. You're
mountain.
telling me there's no mountains in Sweden?
If you didn't interrupt me, I would have told you. Because their only mountains we kind of have is the mountain chain towards Norway, and those are not even as high as your mountains.
Really?
I think the highest mountain in Sweden is not more than maybe 2,400 meters. But we never get like you can see picture where your trees get covered in ice from your ice rains
Sweden
over there, and
mountain
we don't get it.
range.
Yeah, it's towards Norway, and it's mainly
Takaja. Kaske.
the highest mountain in Sweden is called Kebnekaise.
Okay, so it's 2,106 meters.
Yeah, you see they're pretty low.
Canadian
And
Rockies.
we are protected by Norway, you know, when the wind comes across the pond. So Norway gets the blast. We don't. We just get the cold air from the Russian tundra.
So Mount Robson is 3,000 meters. So that's quite a bit higher, eh? Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, so we don't have that. But they are above tree line, though. There is no trees on tops of those mountains over there. Or because it's an Arctic kind of place also, so it's too cold because it's so, you know, we're so close to the North Pole because it runs through the northern part of Sweden. The
You're
pole
close to the
circle.
North Pole? I think we're closer to the North Pole.
Yeah, but you don't have the Gulf Stream. That's the thing.
We have a jet stream.
Yeah, but that's not the same. The Gulf Stream in the water, that's what keeps us warm.
See, we had a jet stream that keeps Calgary warm. Jason's happy. Jason should be happy because there's a jet stream coming through. Oh, you're Chinook coming through.
So that's why it's so different. That's also why Greenland can be as icy as it is, but it's also on the side of Canada, on the other hand. So
Have you ever wondered that? Have you ever wondered why they call it Greenland? So Greenland is covered in
because the
ice,
ice
but
green.
Iceland
Yeah,
is covered in grass.
Yeah, but it's the volcanoes.
But shouldn't Greenland and Iceland change names?
No, but Greenland is Greenland because of the green ice. The ice is green over there. Haven't you noticed? Don't
But,
you pay attention?
But Iceland is covered in green.
Yeah, but it's not in the winter. It's covered in snow.
Well, it's called Snowland.
Yeah, well, maybe. It's so funny because we spell it like you guys spell an island. We spell Iceland like that.
Yep, they had too much tequila over there. They didn't know what they was coming or going. Well, fellas, I hate to say this, but I'm gonna get off here.
Wait. Shay says we don't have mountains. We have corn and cows.
Where do you live then, Shay?
What's the weather like outside? Oh, it's corn and cows. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. It's worse than cats and dogs.
Yeah, but Nebraska, they get a lot of snow.
Oh, Nebraska. Nebraska have been in some of Stephen King novels even.
Because of all the
Isn't
corn
that
and
a
cows.
bit in the... Where is Nebraska? Is that in the middle of the states?
Right above me.
Yeah. Kind of in the middle then.
How can you not be ready for snow? It's like mid-November almost. It's mid-November almost.
I
better-
hate it when we don't have snow here now because it's so dark. And when you get older, the reflection in the tarmac from the rain, it's just so sharp light. I need glasses, like sunglasses, in the middle of the night. Bloody hell, I almost said.
Well, y'all want me to tell you how hot cold it is here?
Nope.
Sure.
We don't want to
How
hear
cold
it.
is it there?
It's a whopping 68 degrees.
Isn't that-
68 degrees.
Well, that's cold for being your place, isn't it?
That's plus
Nope.
20. Plus 20. That's still bathing suit weather. It's short weather.
Yeah, it is.
Plus 20
Yeah,
is
it
shorts weather and short and
Yeah.
t-shirt weather. Going down to the lake.
It's like my Israeli friend. I so laugh at him. He puts socks on when it's 22 degrees. He freezes his feet off
Can
and
you
want to
sh-
put socks on. And I
Can
laugh
you
at
see
him.
that?
Oh my God, Herb, what are you doing?
That's how I dress year round.
Oh, shut up. You used to paint a lot with that shirt, I can tell that.
Herb, you need to get us so I can get some sun on those legs, boy.
I know it.
It's so
99
white.
Jason.
It's so white.
Hey, believe it or not, before I had this stroke, I was about as dark as a Hispanic.
Oh dear, but you can get back onto that.
No, I spent a little time inside.
Now I'm a
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, we
It's
lost
not like
audio.
Last time
No.
you had snow was like in the 70s.
You still there either?
Yeah,
I'm
we're still
here.
here. I saw you cut out, and I'm like, oh, Herb's gone.
No, I'm here.
Oh,
Herb lives in
Okay.
Texas. Herb's like my ex and lives in Texas.
but it was so weird. We have a day now in the weekend. We had 15 degrees Celsius. That was weird in November.
Say that again?
15 degrees Celsius,
No, just say the month again.
November.
I see you slowed it down that time. You said November.
Well, we say November. I say it's in Swedish. November. You get it.
Oh, I get it. I can understand your accent.
Yeah. Actually, I couldn't re-listen so much to this because I couldn't listen to myself. That was my problem.
You can't listen to yourself.
No, I have really dark voice, and I sound so funny with my accent when I listen to myself.
If I say something, you promise not to get mad at me?
No.
She won't answer me.
What, Herb? Let
You
me
say
know.
you say you got a dark voice?
Yeah.
I think it's sexy.
Oh dear, Herb. Shall
I'm
I
not
read you some
flirting.
stories?
I'm not flirting with you, but
I've actually heard guys talk about that with other women that have a dark voice, that they find it really arousing. But that's it. Yeah, I don't look at it that way, but that's okay.
Yeah, Ava, you got like one of those voices where it's like, hello, thank you for calling Sassy Chats.
Oh
you
my
wearing?
God!
Oh, what are you wearing today?
close.
You mean I can make a fortune on that?
Yeah, you can.
Oh dear.
Shaylee,
Well-
where's your sister-in-law moving to in Texas?
Yeah, it's just Texas, doesn't matter. Gatesville.
Gatesville.
Well,
How
I
about
don't
that's
know
where
enough of-
Mimi was moving to?
I have to think a bit now. What is that?
Right next door to
capital
Charles.
city? Capital city of Texas, isn't that Dallas?
No,
Houston?
it's Austin.
Oh, see,
It's
I was
Austin.
Close.
Okay.
I was close.
Because of the soap Dallas, that's why I said it.
Yep.
With JR and Sue Ellen. Does every female have a double name over there? They all called Sue Ellen and Anne, whatever, Mary Lou, and all of that.
Hello, Mary Lou. Now we got all kinds of names over here.
Isn't that kind of a sudden like they used to have? It's so common to have that, or the sudden way to call themselves with those. It's a weird combination for me, so it's just weird. But
That's them hillbillies.
It's
Hey,
just
Ellen,
a
will you
hillbilly.
please give me a cup of coffee?
Basically, it's the first and middle name at the same time, right? like Carrie Lynn, but she just goes by Carrie.
Okay. Carrie, the way she spells it sound a bit Scandinavian to me, actually, like Norwegian heritage.
With a Kari. She's doing
Yeah,
her family
yeah.
history. You can ask her all about that, where she's from.
Because it sounds very Norwegian, because that's a common name in Norway.
Yeah, but it's Shay Lee, not Shay.
Shaylee, it's kind of Shaylee to me. It's like one name, not
She's,
two names. It's one name, Shaylee.
Nope, just Shay.
Oh, that's why they keep saying Shay to you all the time. Sorry to saying Shaylee when I'm not mad at you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shay Shay.
Hey, hey.
Shay. Shay Shay Shay.
Yes, sir. Well, y'all have a pleasant evening.
You too, Herb. I'm gonna call it too because I'm like so freaking tired. Right
Thank
now.
you,
I gotta go
Carrie.
Get some meds for my leg.
And Eva, I guess I'll see you sometime later this afternoon.
What did I do?
I don't know, but you'll probably be on somebody's live.
We're all leaving
Oh.
and saying goodbye.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna hopefully play some Borderlands 3 soon, so.
Okay, y'all people have a good night, and we'll see you later.
Yep, and we're all taking
Sand
off.
on.
Thank you for the sanding.
Thanks a lot, Herb. And we're all taking off too, and we'll be seeing y'all later, probably tomorrow anyway. Thanks, Herb. Thanks, Ava, for being on the chat and the panel with us. And Herb and
Thank you.
Carrie and everybody else that was in the chat as well. And yes, Ava, what else do you have to add?
I just wanted to say nighty-night over now.
You mean good morning? It's good
Well,
morning.
yes, but I was thinking of you guys on the other side of the pond.
Oh yeah, it's 10 o'clock at night here.
Yeah, must be midnight.
2 hours.
Oh, you're that far behind, are you?
Well, see, I'm okay. So it's 10 o'clock for me right now. It's 11 o'clock for Herb. It was 12 o'clock for Larry.
Oh, he's more to the
West. All right, yeah,
East Coast then.
East Coast, yeah.
yeah.
And if Dennis was on, Dennis is at 9 o'clock, so he's an hour behind me. He's in Washington.
Yeah, but I know that New York is like 6 hours behind me.
Oh, 6 hours behind you because they're 3 hours behind ahead of us.
Yeah, so you were on the other side.
Yeah.
In other words, but not
Right.
all the other side, because there are more hours to the coastline, ain't it?
Only one more hour. Well, one more, and then Hawaii is an extra hour past that.
Yeah, but yeah. Maybe I counted it because of Alaska, because that would be another hour,
No,
wouldn't it?
Alaska's the same time zone as Washington and British Columbia.
Okay then. But over here, we mainly don't have to keep track of time zones because we don't so far apart.
Yeah, you guys don't really go anywhere though.
Only thing is that Denmark, Norway, and Sweden are on the same clock. But if you go to Finland, they are 1 hour ahead of us.
Really?
Yep. That's the timeline goes in between in the Baltic Sea there.
Hmm.
So I'm
Coolio.
actually on Paris time. How weird that sound. Consider Paris are so close to London when it comes to how it looks on the map, but
Yeah,
apparently,
exactly.
yeah,
Paris, gay Paris.
yeah. Anyway,
Anyway, thanks a lot, guys, and thank you very much for being on the panel with us again, Ava. It's great having you on here,
Yeah.
though. You like being
yeah,
on here,
it
though.
starts to be a habit. Maybe I need to give you guys some free zone from the Eva power.
You
I
like-
need to
you-
keep track of my bed.
You like being